It is a bright day today in Cape Coast and a wonderful day to be playing an African game actually built by our very best African game developers. Welcome to the channel where gaming no gets old and the adventure never ends. My name once again is wasticSON, and today we have Karmzah, developed and published by Leti Arts, a video game industry in Ghana, headquartered in Accra. And although this is a demo game, you guys have no idea how happy I am to be playing this game. This is my first playthrough and I can't wait to see what Leti Arts has for the gaming industry in this demo release. But I know Leti Arts, CEO Eramteria and Wesley Kiria, two geniuses who happen to be pioneers in the African video game business, created Leti Arts in 2009. These two game makers from opposing parts of the African continent joined together to introduce African games and digital comics to a global audience. They seek to dispel the misconception about Africa and highlight the continent's contribution to the production of digital content. And being a Ghanaian and a proud Cape Coast native myself, I personally want to say a huge thank you to Leti Arts for the wonderful job they are doing pushing Africa forward. This isn't their first release though. Since founding Leti Arts in 2009, they have launched several games including Connectricity, Africa's Legends, Swift, Puzzle Scouts, and several other games. But their new release comes down to Karmzah. And as I said earlier, this is a demo version, and the full release will probably, hopefully, come out somewhere in the middle of the year 2026. And this could probably be the best Leti Arts have released. And what are you waiting for? The game is on Steam. Download, play, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So, you know, I hate to waste too much time talking. Let's dive right into it. But before I start a new game, I want to say a huge thank you for 1.8 million views, guys. 1.8 million views. I wouldn't be here without you guys. Desta Hart, Ivado, Mr. Fire, Abina, Sensei, Dawson, Darlington, Charlie. Massive thanks to you guys. You are the reason I do what I do, guys. So yeah, let's get into it. But before I play the demo, let's go straight to options and see what the game has for me. We have graphics, gameplay, display. Let me just go to graphics first. And at graphics, we have the quality. Texture quality is already set at high, but I like to play my games ultra, right? Shading quality, let me set it to ultra, and foliage quality, let me set everything to ultra. Anti-aliasing, ultra, ultra. I don't care. Ultra. That's what happens when you build your PC. I'm on PC, so yeah, the game requires, but you can play it. Come on, you can play. I'm setting mine to ultra because I'm using a high-end gaming PC. Yeah, I'll go into the specifics of my gaming in about a half an hour. Let me concentrate on the game, you know, get a game on running and then see what the game has for me. So this at graphics, right? Let me apply and get back to gameplay. So at gameplay, we have difficulty. It's already set at normal. So difficulty levels for different experiences, this can be changed anytime. Easy is for lower enemy population, enemy causes less damage and all that. I'll set it to normal for the sake of this gameplay walkthrough and get back into the game. Let's go to display. And display, we have screen resolution. And currently I'm set as 1920 by 1080, and that changes the graphical resolution of the game. Highest the resolution bit better, the fidgeting of the visuals. Okay, so I'm sure it is highest, or maybe higher the resolution, better the fidelity of the visual. So Leti Arts, I'm sure this is supposed to be higher, not highest. Anyways, that's it. Let's get into the game. So we have window mode, and I'm set to full screen, and we have windowed full screen. And yeah, of course, I'll just play full screen and get on with it. And as I said earlier, guys, this is a demo game, and we are yet to see what Leti Arts has for us. But yeah, it's a demo game. It's definitely going to have some few quirks in there. But anyways, let me set this apply and then get back into the game. We have audio, and audio quality, if turned on, then the game will output sound which will utilize higher number of audio channels. So yeah, I believe I don't have anything to do here, just with the output device. I'm set to playing the game on my headset, so that's the name of my headset, J432 gaming headset. And audio, high quality audio is set to on already. Let me apply and get back into the game. And we have language. So with language, we have subtitles on, mini language. What do we have here? Anyways, and we have audio language is set to English, and we have English, German, and we have French. Is that all? English, German, and French? Well, I'm thinking, since it is an African game built by Africans, at least we should have at least one African language in there. Maybe G, I don't know, Hausa, something like that. Maybe Ghana. I'm a fancy, but I would love to see some other African languages here. We have none. It's only English, German, and French. Being an African game built by Africans, at least we should have one African language in there. I don't care if it is fancy, if it is Hausa, if it is Ghana. At least we are representing Africa, so we should at least have one African language in there. That's my only problem with Leti Arts right now. But anyways, it's just a minor thing. It's a demo game, so I'm sure they are working on languages, more African languages to be added. Anyways, it's just a demo game, so let's apply and get back into the game. And with the controls, I am using my gameplay. What we see on the screen is from my keyboard, but my gameplay and our controller works with it. So light attacks, left mouse button and all that, that's what's displayed on the screen, but my controller works. I hate playing the game with keyboard. So my controller works. If you're wondering, controller works. It doesn't really only work with keyboard. It works with the keyboard and the controller, but currently it's only the keyboard being shown on the screen. But the keyboard works, the controller also works. PS4, PS5, it works. I'm currently on PlayStation 5 controller. It works currently. And I think enough with the options and all that. Let's just get on with it. Okay, we have collection. At collection we have concept art. It says view concept art from making of the game. Concept art from making of the game. Also, so concept art form. I don't know whether it is from or form, but we have concept art from, either from or form, making of the game. I don't know, but concept arts are supposed to be, you get them whilst you play the game, and then you come to the concept art and to see what you've actually gotten in the game. So more like hidden content in the game. So that's where you actually get to see them. But since we haven't played the game yet, we have no concept art yet. But I'm sure after we play the game, we get to unlock some few chests here and there. We get to view concept art from there. And we have credits. Watch the people whose effort made this game possible. Credits don't roll not until you are done with the game. So I don't think we have credits yet unless we finish playing the game and we see people whose effort made this game possible. And as I said, Leti Arts, you guys are doing a really good job. I really want to say a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. Hats off to you guys. But that's it. We are yet to start the game. We have practice here, and practice we have select arena 1, arena 2, and arena 3. Arena 1 is for regulars, arena 2 is for elite trapper, arena 3 is for elite bosses. I am more concerned with the storyline in the game, so let me just get on with the play demo for now, because that's what we can do. This is not a full version, so let's play the game and start a new game. And with the difficulty or experience, I would have to go for medium. I don't want to play easy. I want a little bit of a challenge, so medium will do for this gameplay walkthrough. So let's start the game and let's get on with it. And once again, this is a channel where gaming gets old and the adventure never ends. My name is wasticSON. So the game is about Morowa Ajay, an explorer who discovers a powerful artifact buried deep in the earth. That moment changes everything. She's transformed into Karmzah, a fast, powerful warrior with new abilities and a destiny to face. Alongside the clever guide Muzu, she must battle strange creatures, escape deadly traps, and unlock the mysteries of a forgotten past. So the game actually starts off with this comic thing, which is so nice, guys. Look at her, so beautiful. Playing the game at ultra high settings, and Leti Arts really did this one, guys. The comic is crazy. Anyways, let's get into it. It says next, let's start the game, and use A and D to move. But as I said, I'm on my controller, so everything works. This way we actually start playing the game. We can move forward. Now this lady here, Morowa, right? She seems to be using crutches, and I don't know what's actually wrong with her, but according to the storyline of the game, she has some issues with her legs. There's a scientific term for it. And let's talk to Mark. Press Y to talk to Mark. And it's Morowa says, I need a break. If I see one more Asian symbol, I might just collapse. And Kola looks like someone from Circle. Look at him, so beautiful. Anyways, well, if it isn't the queen of the runes, you look like you've been battling mummies in your tent. And Morowa comes and says, feels like it. My brain's fried from all this note taking. I could write a whole novel on ancient symbols by now. Okay, and Mark looks like someone from KJT. Anyways, that's a beautiful one right there. So yeah, but who would read it? No offense, but the only audience for that is probably locked in a tomb somewhere. That's making fun of it, I guess. Morowa says, funny Mark, real funny. Remind me again why I brought you two along. And Pain, oh Pain, hey, look at Pain's stomach. Anyways, he's a very nice man, you know. The stomach. Yeah, so Pain says, Morowa, we found another opening. Morowa says, another one where in the caves just past the ridge. It's bigger than the others. And all right, let's get the team. You're going in. So Mark says, okay, you take the lead. I'll get the others. So Morowa's path, the journey begins, and it says cave expedition. Your team has discovered the artifact of Tungo. This is a huge break. Check it out. Okay, so check out the discovery in the caves. Let's get into it. Once again, I'm playing the game at ultra high settings, and yeah, that's right about it. Okay, so we have Hamadu. Hey, look at how Hamadu is walking. Charlie! Hamadu no walking is no easy. Okay, so Hamadu says, Miss Morowa, I'll be assisting you in the caves and got the gear all ready to go. Oh, hello Hamadu, thank you. Let's get going. Hamadu looks like a Muslim. Of course, he's the way he walks, like, yo, Duba. Anyways, a very oh, look at how he's walking. I like Hamadu's walking. Like, yo, Duba, there we go. Hamadu, look at how he's opening his arms. A complete soldier, there it is. Hamadu says, so, yes, I have some theories on where it came from. And Hamadu says, the local legend says it's protected these lands and lots of lives were sacrificed. The people of Jaruta were indeed brutal, but I'm sure they are all gone now. And you can calm down, sacred cat. Hey, yeah. Ha ha ha, me scared, not in my dictionary. I like how Madi talks. Right, now let's not keep Miss Yai waiting. So we keep going forward. Sangoma caves. Yeah, it's cave expedition and the soundtrack playing. And Madi says, are you ready? Yes, of course I'm ready. Let's go. The soundtrack playing in the headset behind, you know, in the background is just crazy. I just love it. Gives you a real African feel. That's crazy. So just look at how Hamadu is. There she is. From Hamadu. Morowa says, yes, I see her, Hamadu. And okay, are you blushing? Is who blushing? Okay, it's Hamadu blushing. No, me, no. Let's get this over with. Hamadu says, me, no. I'm spoken like a true African. Okay, oh, okay, oh. Morowa says, okay, oh. And okay, oh is a phrase we Africans normally, especially in Ghana, we like using that oh sound. Okay, oh, me, no, oh, like, yeah. And it's crazy. This really shows that this is an African game, and I'm loving it already. We are just about 10 minutes walk through in the game, and I'm loving what I'm seeing, guys. So let's talk to Yai. Yai says, Miss Morowa, we just found this. This is even a bigger find than expected. Yes, I can see. And please go get the rest of the dig team. And okay, madam. Yeah, okay, madam. I'm off now. Excuse me. Now, one thing I've seen is that, okay, what is happening? I've heard some sounds in the headset. Like screen is shaking up and more comments come out. Oh, so I guess there's a cave in or something. And Morowa will be in trouble. Someone who has cerebral something. I've forgotten the term for it. It's a cerebral something. But the bottom line is she can't walk, right? She has, you know, that thing. So, and more arts coming in here. And I love the art already. It says, Hamadu, where are you? Now, one thing I've noticed is that the spelling of Hamadu here, Hamadu, sometimes when Hamadu is talking to, when Morowa is talking to Hamadu in one of those dialogues, the Hamadu is Hamado. The U isn't added. I don't know if probably is there's a story attached to it. Why there's a U there? I don't know. It could be a background story for Hamadu or another story. I don't know, but that's what I've seen. Hamado. Right now, that's what it is. But sometimes in the dialogue with Hamadu, there is no you attached to his name. I'm sure it has something to do with his backstory or something. But let's get into it. We are looking for Hamadu, and there we go. Now there's a crash there, more like a pot or something. And looking into her eyes, I can see some fear in it. But her crotches have some strange colors on it. And then now the crotches themselves have gotten up by themselves, and you can see the fear in Morowe's eyes. That's crazy. So yeah, the fear is there because she hasn't seen crotches come out live like this before. And I don't know what she's thinking, but anyways, that's it. She comes out, and there's this. She's transformed with this smug. That's nice. That's hell of an outfit for our main character. Main character is it Morowa? Yeah, Morowa. There we go. And what do we have there? Reminds me of playing this game, Kina, something spirit. I've forgotten the whole title, but Kina. Oh my gosh, what do we have here? Look at the stomach, guys. So we have Karmzah, the origin. Okay, we are off to save Hadoman. Okay, we are off to save Hadoman. Who is Hadoman? Or what is Hadoman? Okay, it's Hamadu, and I don't know, but here goes nothing. Okay, so currently the Hamadu here has you attached to it, but the one I read earlier didn't have you attached to it in a dialogue like this. But anyways, I'm sure. Okay, right, but first let me change into something comfy. Who is changing into something comfy? Oh yeah, we have Muzu here. Muzu looks like he has eaten a whole cow in his stomach. Just look at that. But I love him, the smiles on his face, and there's some aura of mystery around him. I would like to know his storyline, his background story. And he's changing into something comfy. Is he going to hide his stomach? Well, this spirit's form enough for me now. He changed into a weird glowing ball. Hi. Okay, let's go. Anyways, so my health is at the bottom left corner, and I can move up and down, left and right now. Okay, she still uses her crutches, and Muzu is the one transformed into this ball of light. So Karmzah's crutches, granted from Muzu, made from sacred woods and adorned with intricate carvings. These crutches are designed to provide unparalleled support and stability, infused with the power of Karmzah. So let's get on with it. And so I can jump right now. That's nice. Okay, let me see. I can double jump as well. And anytime I double jump, I think Muzu comes out to give me some sort of support. So one jump, Muzu won't come out. But double jump, Muzu comes out to give me a support. That's crazy, guys. You know, that's details. Paying attention to details is crazy. I love it. I love that. So we have Tomb of Jaruta. I don't know, rescuing Hamadu. Now this is what I'm talking about. Rescuing Hamadu. You see, Hamadu doesn't have you attached to the Hamadu. I'm sure that there's some background story attached to the name changes. I'm sure Leti Arts are doing this on purpose, removing you on Hamadu's name, and you know, here and there. I don't know, but I'd love to know Hamadu's storyline and his background story. But it says press RB to sprint. Okay, so I've seen that now. Press RB to sprint, and I believe this way it says tap A to jump, double jump to jump higher. Okay, there we go. So we can jump and double jump, but I'm going to be double jumping most of the time. Okay, so what do we have here? The double jump, same double jump stuff. And we have the option to sprint as well. Okay, so hold A to jump higher. Okay, so that's the double jump, and this to jump higher. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's my first death in the game. Probably trying to get my hands on the controls, which is a bit easier, I know. So what, is she having pains in her legs or something? Are you alright from Muzu? Yes, but it's going to take a while to get used to these legs. It's going to take a while to get used to these legs. Yeah, I'm sure that's what she's trying to say. And don't push yourself too hard. These abilities aren't a one-day show. Okay, sure. Let's do this. All right, so let's get on with it. Oh my gosh, are we going to jump down there? This girl is now getting to. Are we supposed to jump? Let me see. Okay, she didn't die. That's nice. Okay, so hop on a wall with A, and with A jump off to grab wall. So hold down direction to let go. Okay, so crouch wall jump. Press jump while sliding against a wall to launch upwards. Time it right to change jumps and scale vertically. This is going to take a while. So 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Very easy, guys. I thought it was going to. I don't mean to disturb you, but what? I sent some enemies ahead. Hey, what am I going to do? Should I run or should we? Oh yeah, this is typical of we Ghanaians. Whenever we face danger, our first option, what comes to mind first, is run away. Let's run. Very typical. Should we run? I love that. I love that. Anyways, let's continue. Take it easy. You have the strength to defeat 10 men. Trust me and proceed. I'll tell you what to do. Okay, do I have the strength to fight 10 men right now? Where are the enemies? Gonna have to jump. And I keep going forward. And I hope the enemies aren't going to give me headaches. I mean, some enemies are something else. Also, we have Kisara enemies. Okay, where do I attack? The foes we face aren't easy opponents. We need to be fierce and strategic with our attacks. Fight for your life. Press any key to continue. So where do we fight? Okay, so dangerous attack will show rings of on screen. Receiving direct hits from it will be fatal. Okay, so press X and Y. So X for light attacks, Y for heavy attacks, I guess. Okay, so there we go, and we have my counter of hits on the screen. So we have 15 hits combo right now. Nicely done. What is he charming out something? So I'm trying to give a key combinations, combine the X and the Y, the heavy attacks and the light attacks, to see what I can get my hands on. There we go. That's nicely done. And more of these enemies are here. But that's a 6-hit combo, and you can also evade, get behind him whilst you give out of the attacks. I wanted to let them hit me. Ha. That was fun. Yeah, of course, that was fun. How did I do that? I told you, Karmzah, you have the power. Okay, and I feel incredible. Let's hurry. Hamadu needs us. Okay, so this Hamadu has you attached to it. Right, let's go. Let's get on with it. And what is this? Okay, I'm trying to add the control to see. So open a chest here, and what we have is the treasure chest. Treasure chests are spread all over the temple. Find them and keep the rewards. So let's keep going forward. Pass through here, and I might die here, guys. I'm gonna have to say double jump and B to dash through the air. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. That was nicely done. I love that. Okay, so charge your throw. I think I lost the trail. Yo, Muzu, man, Rofo. Okay, let's go through the side. How? With your crutches, we throw it. Huh? You want me to throw my crutches? Just get close to that wall. And it says charge your throw with X and release the spin a crutch. So let's get close to the wall. Now, you see, the attention to detail, that's what I'm talking about. When you're off or far away from the wall, the color is different. When you get closer, it changes. That's nicely done. So let's hold the X and release. I love that. I love that. I love that. But I think if the sound effects were, you know, more intense, it would make it very fun. Especially, so we have two parts here, left and right. Let me break this out first. And we have more treasures here. That's this for health. Health is 50, just in case you got bamboozled by those enemies back there. Break this out as well. Oh my gosh, that's nice. Breaking through walls. Okay. Okay, so I can even jump in the air whilst falling down. Can I pass through here? No, there's no path there. That's nice. But what are these things? Oh, okay, they are challenges. And if you get close to them, they're definitely going to hurt you up. So, okay, that got to me. That got to me. Do I have to destroy these things? I don't think so. Because I've seen return crutch. That's nice. Let's get down and see what this place has for me. So there's a part here. It says access required. So that means we can't break this side with our crutches just yet. We're gonna have to find another path, I'm sure. And we have more enemies here. Holding also effective on enemies. Okay, let's try that and see. Give them some space. Oh my gosh. Okay, so with the crutches in place, we can even we can continue with the hits whilst the crutches are out. There we go. There we go. But this is what I was trying to say earlier. With the combat system, if the sounds were more intense, it will make it extremely more fun. It is fun already, but if the sound effects from the combat sections were more intense, like if you throw a hit and the hit sounds in your headset, I think it would be more, you know, crazy. That's nice. Now we go down here. Throw them my. Come on, come to me. Let my crutches do the hits whilst I stand and wait for them to be bamboozled. Okay, now return the crutch back and get these guys on. But there are plenty, so I'm gonna have to release the crutch again. Get them some distance. Okay, so the crutch is back. That means when you evade, it gets the crutches back. There's about 3 or 4 of them. It's level 3 now. I'm gonna have to take my time and finish them off totally. That's a 27 hits. There we go. There we go. You sure you haven't done this before? If you look at girl Karmzah, she looks like a fighter in a real world. Okay, so Elite Kishara, Depth of Daruta. Elite Kishara. So this probably has to be a mini boss. Oh my gosh, he throws stuff at me. Okay, so it says higher rank Kishara carry shells. Using light attacks on shells leave you vulnerable. So NB, use heavy attacks. Okay, so heavy attacks, there we go. This guy is trouble. But that's a 2 combo hit. There we go. I would love it if the sound was actually more intense. Whenever she hits an enemy, the sound will be, you know, more. I don't know how to put it, but I'm sure they get what I'm trying to say. I'm more concentrated on this enemy here. It's a mini boss, so I'm gonna have to be very careful so I don't die. I'm even playing the game on normal difficulty. That means playing it high or you know hard is going to be a bit difficult, but that's what makes the game exciting. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to evade behind him and attack, but whenever I evade, this guy is quick enough to turn back and guard his back. Now he's down. There we go. Is he fully out? Nope, still not dead. But I like the transitions happening here. And now Elite, let's go back up. Elite Kishara has been taken out. And then the gate earlier had been opened. So I saw something here, chest, open it up. And that becomes health, 400. We can't pass through here, right? I don't think so. I love it when she does that. When she double jumps and slides right in the air. So how do we, let me see. Nicely done. And how she's able to maneuver her way with the crutches is crazy. I love it. We've done this before. Take your time. Oh, come on. Nicely done. Now we can pass through here. Break it off. And can enter through here. Okay, so I've seen a chest up there. So shoot ropes from the crutches to pull objects with left trigger. Left trigger is which one? Left trigger. The left like this. Left trigger. Left trigger. Oh, there it is. So that is LB. So where am I pushing this to? So we can only push it. We can't hold, you know, and pull towards. We can only push. Okay, so that means this is where it has to be. And we can jump on top of it. Probably the first puzzle in the game. Let's try again. There we go. We have our chest up there. It's Muzu Spirit Up. Muzu Spirit Up. Now what do they do? I'd have to read more about it. What they do. Because I like Muzu. So combat experience parry. Reflect incoming attacks back to your enemies with kill on the keyboard. Okay, I believe that's what this is. Definitely. That would be the parry. And the arrow next to, I've seen some down arrow there. I don't know what it does, but we're gonna have to parry. There we go. We have to wait for it to come. There we go. Okay, one got to me there. So the more we take out these guys, we get something we call Muzu Spirit up at the bottom right corner of our screen. There we go. And then we have Karmzah says, "You alright?" Yes, I'm fine. I guess I'm still getting used to the whole walking thing. And phew, I see. Let's be careful there. Of course, let's be careful. Sure, let's move. Let's get on moving. Now, rescuing Hamadu. Where did Hamadu fall to? Hamadu is a soldier. That was close. I thought there was something there. Oh my gosh. Okay, take your time. Take your time. Okay, so it's almost like, you know, playing Souls games. You move away from the edge and you fall down. So combat available X, Y, and Z. Okay. Y, X. Hold on. Y, X, Y. So Y, X, Y. That's nice. That's what I'm going to be doing most of the time now. That's nice. YXY. There we go. YXY. YXY. Combining combos. Like playing Mortal Kombat and then you have to combine the combos. And the enemies, they also evade. But how come they are able to move to that side and I am not able to move to that side? The enemies will cheat me. They are cheating me. You see, they have the option to turn around and move to the other places where I'm not able to go. But I don't get that option. So we continue moving forward. And whoa, what is this place? So I'm guessing, I don't know, but it has a very weird energy about it. Advise you do a grade before these weird energy monsters show up. Okay, so we have weird energy monsters. Don't jinx us. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to jump onto this. Take your time. Oh my gosh, take your time. Easy, 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 easy. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, yeah, I've seen. We're gonna have to jump onto the wall there. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, I almost lost it there. Okay, so I was trying to use the pillars, but the actual path was here somewhere. I'm not going to fall, am I? I believe we're gonna have to go up. Oh my gosh, take your time. Okay, let's be very careful here. She's still getting used to her crutches, so take your time. Now this one comes all the way back down. Oh my gosh. Okay, take your time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now let's just continue moving forward and leave that guy alone. And there's a door here. That brings us all the way in here. We have access required to the other side, I'm sure of it. Gonna have to drop down here. Of course, she isn't going to die. Shoot ropes from crutches to pull objects left with trigger. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh my gosh, who are these guys now? Okay, so we have Elite Kishara. Yeah, it's these guys again. These guys are using some kind of juju to limit our power. Use the crutches to break free. Press 1 on keyboard, D-pad left on controller. Use the condom spin to clear. My health bar is going out. Come on, these guys. Okay. Yeah, it's the same elite guys having the shields to their advantage, but you don't have to stay. Oh my gosh, you don't have to stay in that red thing for long to probably have an effect on me. As they say, they use juju to limit our power. So that's power meets power, right? My health bar is going down. I might actually die here. Come on, get out of there. That's the juju at play. Let me not go into that thing. I'm sure that's what's causing all this. And the path has been opened up. But who were those drummers? Oh, that was electrifying. Yes, also feeling a bit little headed from the spin attack. You get used to it, of course. Hey, the door next to where we came through earlier is unlocked now. Okay, let's hurry. But let me see what we have here. Okay. Never gets old. But where is this place? Access required. Anyways, we don't have access to that place yet. Don't want to get into this then. Seems to take my energy or health away. Gonna have to nicely done. Very easy. Then we have health. And then I'm sure we're gonna have to pass through here and probably bring this thing down or something. Let me see. If not to bring it down, probably to... Now her movement has gotten a bit slower. I don't know why. Maybe she was attacked with juju, I don't know. But her movement has gotten slower unless you add the... Let me see. Take my time and see. Okay. Now it seems I can't get out of here. Let me see something. Okay. That was close. I thought I was trapped in there. Okay, now we have more of these elite soldiers. Take them out the best way we can. Dashing while holding heavy or light attacks will launch a special move. I believe that's it for me. And once again, as I keep saying, if the sound engineering was a bit more intense, it will make the combat system so fun. That's one guy out. There we go. Okay, so that does it. Burning 31 hits. Continue through here. And that brings us all the way here from which part? I don't know. Open this chest up. We have the Jin forged Tog of Sundiata, forged in the twilight of the 13th century during the reign of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali. This Tog was said to be hammered from river god drawn from the Niger itself. Oral tradition whispers that the smiths of Niani worked under the guidance of wandering marabouts, who claimed the Tog was not but a mere metal, but a vessel for ancestral vibes. Anyways, as the rarity is a bit high, so very rare. I know the symbol, so we're gonna have to get through here. Okay, so Karmzah, wait, this place has been intentionally sealed up, so that means we're not supposed to go there. Since a care spirit ahead. Hey, what do I do? It's not strong, but we have to be careful. It seems I don't have a choice. I have to save Hamadu. Okay, so let's get into it, and then do our spinning thing to break the place up. And of course it seems sealed because there is this art on top of the broken wall. So we have Orb of Kishara. Orb of Kishara. Probably the main boss in the game. Parry block, okay. That got to me. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on. You have to time it else. Maybe I'm gonna have to just get out of here. Almost got to me. Now he's down here. I have the option to give him some few combos. I was going to throw that thing again. You're gonna have to be parrying. And wait for him to come down. There we go. Now we have him. Hurry. It's going to take a while, I'm sure, for his last stand. Okay, so I'm sure the game crashed, but maybe we can get back into it. But the game crashed right there, and probably an Unreal process has crashed. Unreal Engine comes out the game. So close without sending, and play the game again. Okay, so I believe that will be it for now. Because when we go to play demo, it's a new game that is there. It didn't save our game, so we played almost 50 minutes walkthrough in a game. And thank you so much for watching. If you watch all the way to this point, I want to say huge thank you guys for being with me from the beginning of this walkthrough. Thank you so much, guys. It's a demo game, and that's probably the reason why it's crashed. Although I was enjoying the game and wanted to see the end of it, wanted to see Hamadu, but we can't start all over again because we played about 47 minutes walkthrough, and that would be bad. But let me try the practice with Arena 1 and see what the practice has for me, at least to reach maybe 50 minutes walkthrough. Okay, so there's a practice. Oh my gosh, look at that. And I'm sure the drummers are the ones who call the spirits to come. That's nice. So the enemies also drum themselves. So one thing is, these enemies don't have their health bar going down because it is a practice thing. Their health bars don't really go out like that. So yeah, that's it for the practice. You can't save the game not now. You can't load the game to not now. That's probably the reason. So let me quit to the main menu. And I want to say a huge thank you guys for watching since the beginning of this walkthrough. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Download the game, play. Let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. And I'll see you in the next gameplay walkthrough. Once again, my name is wasticSON, and this is the channel where gaming never gets old and the adventure never ends. And a huge thank you to Leti Arts for this masterpiece. Of course, the full game version isn't out yet, and that way we can save the game and load the game and all that. And sorry for the game crashing, and yeah, that's probably because it is a trial game. It is a demo game, so it just gives you a feel of the actual game itself. And I love it. And I would love a background story of each of the characters, especially Hamadu. I like how he walks and stuff like that. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next gameplay. Bye bye for now.